So Jenna, the first question that I have is, would you consider yourself rich?
No.
Why not? What does rich mean?
I would say I'm not rich, but I realize to the majority of the world, I probably am very rich.
Not financially. Not financially.
I feel like that question depends a lot on like the context of it, because I feel like there's a lot of just like different versions of like being rich. But I'd say we're definitely pretty lucky, for sure. And I think I would say that we're rich.
So I grew up in one of the rougher areas of the city that I was born in. Very poverty-stricken, and even more so being an indigenous person. So you kind of, I would say, it feels like you're born to just stay at that level.
I think rich means attaining a certain amount of wealth in which you are fully sustainable by yourself. Independence, for sure.
I kind of struggle a little bit sometimes because our family has a considerable amount of money, and I would always like feel a little insecure about it. Like I would invite people over to my house and I'd be like, wow, like your house is so big. And I would just be like, oh, well, yeah, like, thank you. But it was just like an awkward situation a little bit. And I'm very like grateful to live in a like nice house and like to be able to afford the things that I want, but sometimes I feel like it puts like a gap between me and my friends and the people that I like love to hang around, and just putting a little bit of a barrier there.
I was so wrapped up in the whole money and the wealth aspect for like so long, just the way that I grew up. Like every time like love came, or like just any kind of sense of love, utterly failed. Take my family out the equation, I'm alone.
Yeah, I think for me, the classic line and meaning is Jesus' own words. He said, what shall profit a man who gains the whole world and yet loses his soul? You can have all the money in the world and be the poorest person in the world in love or in friendship.
My idea of rich as financial richness would be something left over for everybody. Inner richness, that nobody can get that to you. You got to keep that yourself. That's why I'm out there fishing. Your inner richness is your peace, you know what I mean? Your peace of mind, so.
Ask me the question again. Now I'm thinking about other varieties of ways of richness.
What does it mean to be rich?
Rich is a wealth of something. I don't think you can receive without giving. It's selfish to almost give back sometimes because it makes you feel good, but that's kind of how I feel good, is by giving back to others. You give because those are the gifts that you have, and those are free. And if you can give that to somebody else, maybe that's wealth.